Kasamali.
We are going to appreciate all the people that do amazing work in our community, and so we'll be awarding them this evening.
District Governor Selwyn Formans, take the stage please, and Right Honourable John Crudders MP, and they're going to do a special presentation for you.
This is the first opportunity that we've had actually to make the presentation, and so I'd like to ask the Shanta Foundation representative to come up on stage and receive a special award, which is for the donation of $100,000 to the Rotary Foundation, an amazing amount of money. We're not an organisation about big bucks. We're not out there to get people to give us money, but we need it desperately to make the projects that everybody wants to do work and work well. So we really want to thank them so much for this. And
we are delighted to present the panel discussion around looking at community work in the future.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Today I'm joined by 3 amazing women, and we are going to have a little discussion about what you do, why you do that, and why do you think Rotary is important in what you do. So first of all, pleasure to have you, amazing. So why don't we start by you introducing yourself a little bit. Tell us about what you do, why you do it, and maybe why COVID has impacted things and how has it impacted things for you.
Okay, so my name's Leela Thomas. I'm the CEO and founder of Urban Synergy, which is a youth empowerment charity. And we do that, empower young people by supplying mentors and role models and valuable work experience opportunities. We really work with young people that don't usually, well, they suffer from exclusion in different forms. And what we do, we're the bridge between the community and beyond the school gates to the world of work.
Yes, I'm Nigat Bowler from Humlam UK CIC, and I'm one of the directors of Humlam. We are primarily a food bank based in Barking, and we've been serving the community during COVID. That's anyone who's struggling, the homeless, or anyone who's just become unemployed. Through pandemic, we've been really, really busy. We were the only organisation that was serving during the lockdown last year. And we served up to nearly 1,000 meals per day sometimes. And we look at every opportunity to serve the general community, whoever needs it, whether it's an OAP, a homeless person, a young person, somebody who's just recently been unemployed. But also, just a couple of things, that we are one of the first online food banks, which is fully digital in Barking and Dagenham.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hannah Kupoli, and I'm the founder and CEO of All Women's Network. And All Women's Network is a collaborative organization that actually supports women with small businesses, as well as aspiring entrepreneurs who have an idea and they actually want to turn it into a money-making business. It's been an amazing partnership with Rotary Club, and I'm so delighted to be part of this amazing award evening tonight. They've been able to support us, with some amazing funding for us to be able to run the 6 weeks training for the women, the entrepreneurship training to help them to get their skills out there and help them to start their businesses. So I am open to more collaborations with the Rotary Club. It's been an amazing journey, and particularly I am so fond of one of the great leaders there.
Charlotte Robinson has been recognised as a young community hero for her incredible dedication to end the stigma around mental health by not only supporting those with mental health problems, but going above and beyond to educate people about the importance and meaning of good mental health. Can we have a round of applause for Charlotte, please?
Lofley is recognised for its significant efforts to reduce packaging waste by going out of its way to find alternatives for coffee shop products, normally sold in packaging damaging to the environment. Lofley has put environmental sustainability at the heart of what they do, helping to make a positive impact in the community. Woo! All one of them, there we go. Give a round of applause. Smile, camera.
Would you like to say a few words? Did you have a speech prepared?
The shock on his face, I think, said no.
I smacked my mum. We launched last year, Lofley. I launched it. I was out of work because of the pandemic. I took a career break at the wrong time.
And yeah, hate packaging, so we go out a bit like a modern day milkman, deliver fresh bread, milk, eggs, all across Newham and Tower Hamlets on a cargo bike. So we get up at 4:30 every morning, do all the bottling, do all the packaging, go out and do everything. We're also opening a cafe, so if you're ever around Canning Town, come and say hi.
The Good Hotel has been recognised for its commitment to offer employment and training programmes to people who have been unemployed for long periods of time and struggling to find work. Though it, through work and business, is showing its commitment towards corporate social responsibility, hence setting an example for many businesses in the industry. Congratulations. HP Moss has been recognised for its continued efforts to help people suffering from mental health issues improve their quality of life and well-being. The charity provides various forms of therapy and interventional support. Operating since 2006, they have managed to influence the lives of hundreds of residents in the Newham Borough.
Oh, careful. How much have you had? Take more water with that, my love. I can tell you. Oh, they've all come. Oh, look, they all want a speech. Look, they all want to come up. Look.
Oh.
There we go. Let's get out of the way.
All Women's Network is recognised for being able to build exemplary business partnerships which support its Birth Your Vision initiative, a programme aimed to help empower and equip women with the necessary knowledge and entrepreneur skills to build their own businesses. The charity has been able to demonstrate the importance of meaningful collaborations within the community and encourage others to follow the same approach.
4 years ago, I had a vision to be able to empower as many women as possible with my dream to help them to turn their skills into a thriving business from the comfort of their home. 4 years now, I'm standing here being awarded. So there is power in your vision, and your vision matters. So learn from my journey. Whatever vision you have embedded in you, make sure you have a go and you start it. Everything you need is in the palm of your hand. Just have a go. Thank you so much to Rotary Club. I am so honored. Thank you so much to All Women's Network, everyone that really supports my dream and my vision. Thank you to all the women under the All Women's Network, all the members, and also to Barking and Dagenham for their support, the council, all the councillors, even the past mayors that supported me. Any events I do, they're always showing up. Thank you so much. I am so grateful. Thank you, God.
The winner for the Community Cohesions Award is Enable Living Healthcare.
Enable Living Healthcare is recognised for its outstanding efforts in supporting those living with a visual or hearing impairment in the Borough of Newham by allowing disadvantaged residents to access the same services and items available to everyone else. The organisation is actively contributing towards building a more equal and balanced community. That's it, come and smile, that's it. Get together, smile, face the front. Madam, they'll take your picture.
Like COVID-19, unprecedented times, and I understand that I've got the absolute honour of announcing 2 winners, joint winners tonight, and well deserved. I wouldn't have liked to have been the judging panel deciding between these organisations. So, our winners are Urban Synergy and Urgent Services Limited.
We have double winners. Please make your way to the stage, Urgent Services Limited and Urban Synergy. Urgent Service Limited is being recognised for its outstanding response to the need for medical equipment across East London during the peak of the pandemic. Its courier service have allowed for important items needed for the treatment of COVID patients to be transported promptly, and also to hospital staff to be transported safely in and out of work.
Urban Synergy is recognised for the outstanding e-mentoring programme it launched during the pandemic as a response to the need for diverse young people between the age of 10 to 18 to continue to receive support from more experienced individuals in relation to employability skills, further education, emotional well-being and social mobility. So, we now continue with the Community Hero of the Year Award. This award celebrates the inspiring individuals that help communities to improve places and lives.
And our finalists are Abdul Hamid, the Futures Focus Network, Natasha Hart, NASA, Lorraine Ann Tabone, Lola's Homeless Ladder, and Terry Miller, Independent Living Agency.
And the winner is Terry Miller,
Terry Miller is recognized recognised as community hero for his phenomenal efforts in helping people with disabilities live their life in the most independent way possible. Terry has been committed to this cause for the last 25 years and has been doing this through his charity, the Independent Living Agency, which provides services like shopping and cleaning, financial management, payroll and others to those who are struggling with most basic activities.
But I am the luckiest person of all because I go to work every morning and do a job that I really love. Thank you.
The young Mayor of Barking and Dagenham, Labella Annam, has achieved so much since being elected in February 2021. She is passionate about raising awareness and bringing change into the community and is a solid role model to her peers. She is currently raising funds for domestic violence charity Refuge and is supported by a group of young people who are elected into the Barking and Dagenham Youth Forum. Together, they have fundraised through several events. Labella, would you like to say a few words?
Wow, oh my gosh. Wow. As Carly said, I had no idea that this was going to be happening. And I'm not normally a crier, so I don't know what's going on right now. I really wouldn't be anything without the people that I have behind me, the young people that I work with, my friends, my partner in crime, my sister sitting over there. Can I get a round of applause for her as well? Thank you so much. I'm eternally grateful. Thank you so much.
Most of us lead very busy lives, and this can leave little time to do anything else. But yet we find the time to do the truly inspiring work we are celebrating here this evening. Volunteering can provide us with an enormous amount of satisfaction and benefits, such as increased confidence through networking with people from different walks of life and picking up new skills. Volunteering gives us a feeling of well-being that we have supported someone when they needed it most. In 2019, the Rotary Club of Stratford started their first East London Community Award evening to honour those amazing people who have gone above and beyond in their communities. So the first person that we are recognising is a lady who was born in Forest Gate and has lived in Newham her whole life. Her father did a lot of work in the community, and when he sadly passed away, this lady took upon it herself to continue his work within her community. She doesn't work with volunteers, she works on her own initiative with some help from family, reaching out to the community to find those in need. Please can I ask Sugar Watson to come to the stage. So the next person we want to honour was the first volunteer to support the Council's response to the COVID-19 pandemic through the Newham programme. During the pandemic, this person helped to coordinate and deliver the Council's food parcels, delivering food parcels to the most vulnerable within our community. He led on the homeless feed with Newham Care twice a week, providing hot meals to those who still hadn't or wouldn't go into hotels based around Stratford, and took phone queries for locals in need of food, parcels or medication that needed picking up. Please can I ask Shaba Ali to come to the stage. The next person was born and raised in Newham and live in Manor Park. And they are a volunteer with Active Newham for over a decade and received a recommendation from David Cameron for outstanding volunteer work during the London 2012 Olympic and Paralympic Games. This person became an NHS volunteer responder during the COVID-19 pandemic. Please can I ask Asif Shakur to come to the stage.
Our final award of the evening is for the Community Group of the Year. This award will honour the group that exemplifies what can be achieved when people work together.
And the nominations are Caritas Anchor House. They've warmed up now, they've had a few wines.
They're near the bar, yeah.
Adana Women's Support Group. Humdrum UK CIC.
But the winner of this particular award, the community group, is Caritas Anchor House.
Please make your way to the stage. Caritas Anchor House is recognised for its tremendous efforts in fighting homelessness in the borough of Newham. The charity has expanded way beyond the standard framework and has managed to adopt comprehensive and pioneering approach, supporting residents get back on their feet and develop crucial life skills.
You only have to be here and listen to what we've heard this evening to realise that none of that's true. We have a fantastic society made up of really caring people. So I'm very excited by the groups that are represented here and the work that you all are all doing. I'm also grateful that we have these awards. Although we think we're here to give out medallions and medals and certificates, but really we're not. We're here to give recognition. We're here to take that recognition, the groups that are represented here. And you should all pat yourselves on the back for that. I'm grateful for Rotary being an adhesive force, a glue that enables different areas of community life to come together, to make a difference in the world. And I'm really grateful that you are all here and have enjoyed this evening. I'm sure that you have. I'm particularly grateful to Himanshu and his Stratford team who have put together a fantastic evening for us all. I think a round of applause for them.
But we are just a bunch of local professionals, business people, community leaders. And yet, because of these awards, because of the work that we can do as a result of these awards, we have facilitated projects of over £25,000 locally in last 2 years. Now this is just local, and this is in addition to the £8,000 worth of disaster relief work that we could do because of Rotary International's Disaster Relief Fund. Now this is our local work. Internationally, Rotary Club of Stratford are championing a leprosy control program in India at the moment and Bangladesh. Sickle cell eradication and awareness in Nigeria. And very soon, we will be facilitating a project to provide essential IT equipment in Malawi via the Turing Trust. Yes, Turing Trust of Alan Turing Frame. So, we know what our role in the community is. Yes, we are people of action, but our role in the community is that of facilitators, enablers. And because of the power of Rotary International behind us for making connections and ensuring that the benefits reach the right people, right communities, we hope to work with as many community groups, either they're here tonight or not, but as many community groups and charities as possible. And as I always say, I mean, this event helps us to recognize the most impactful work happening in our communities in East London.
It's like herding cats.
Just as long as I'm here, you're all I could be. Na
Ladies and gentlemen, Manoma! I did wonder what I should perform for this evening. I decided I did pick a few tricks. Now, I wouldn't say these tricks are its showstoppers, but they will certainly slow it down a bit, okay? So, now I'm going to need you to be engaged, and I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to try and wake you all up for a bit. So I'm going to ask you 3 really simple questions. I need you to shout out the answers quickly and as loudly as you can. Can we do that? Can we do that? Yes! Come on, it's nearly December, it's nearly Panto time. Let's all get into the mood. Right, here we go. Here are your 3 very quick questions. Answer as quickly and as loud as you can. What colour's this? Black. You started off so well. This table down here is fantastic. Table over there, fantastic. Let's just try this again. What colour's this? Black. What colour's this? White. What do cows drink? Milk. How many cows do you know drink milk? What do you feed your cows on in Barking and Dagenham? I've got to be honest. I mean, I live in Croydon and we do have cows, but they certainly don't drink. They certainly don't drink milk. I'm going to leave that over there. Now, I've actually made a prediction. Oh, hello. I need someone to help me. Hello. Have I turned myself up? I've turned myself. Can you still hear me for a bit? Yeah. That's a shame. Now, hello. There we go. Hello. Right, I need someone to help me. I'm going to ask. I need a gentleman. He's on his phone. I'm going to talk to him. Tell my agent I'm busy. Okay. This man, not this man here. I think we'll have this gentleman here in the brown jacket. Hello, sir, with the blue tie. Yeah, you can stay there. That's fine. Don't get up. I can see it's going to be a bit of an issue for you. Sir, hello, sir. What's your name? Phil. Phil. I have here a prediction, Phil. Okay. In this envelope there is one piece of paper, and that piece of paper I wrote a colour. If you can name the colour that isn't written on this piece of paper, you'll win £100. Ooh. No, let's try it again. You'll win £100. Obviously, I'm in Barking and Dagenham, £100, nothing, obviously. Now, I'm going to make it slightly easier for me because it could be one of 6 colours. I either wrote down red, green, blue, yellow, purple, or black. One of those 6. For the first time, Phil, in a big, loud voice, what colour do you choose?
Yellow.
Are you sure? No. Do you want to change your mind?
No.
Perfect. Now, interestingly, most men normally choose green or blue. Most women choose green and purple. Psychopaths choose black. So if somebody next to you chose black, you may want to move ever so slightly to the side. But what I have found is people that look at those interesting sites on the internet choose yellow. And that's why I choose you, Phil, because I knew that you would pick yellow. Sorry, Phil, not £100 for you. Now, I thought we could carry on with doing a card trick. Do we all like card tricks? Yeah. I'm not going to bother again. It's a shame, because I changed mine. I thought we'd do a rope trick instead. Now, this could all go horribly wrong. I'm going to come walk down amongst you. I need someone to examine this piece of rope for me. Let me put myself in. Remind me of your names. You look very important with your little chain and stuff. If I pull that, do you get a bit flushed? I thank you. Gags from the 1950s. Hello, sir. Remind me of him.
Selwyn.
Selwyn, of course. How can I forget? Sorry, Selwyn. Selwyn, you are going to be, Selwyn, the eyes and ears of this audience. And can I just say, Selwyn, what lovely eyes and ears you have. They're not quite in the right place, but they are lovely nonetheless, sir. Could you examine this piece of rope for me? Make sure it's a normal, everyday piece of rope, the kind you can get from any magic shop.
It's absolutely fine.
Perfect. Can you do me a favour? Hold that for me. Just while I sort my attire out. Thank you. Now, what I also need to borrow is a ring or a bracelet about 5 inches in diameter, steel chrome plated. Does anyone have a ring or a bracelet about 5 inches in diameter, steel chrome plated? No? Strange that. Thank goodness I bought. If you think that's 5 inches, Phil, no wonder your wife looks so disappointed. I've got to be honest. Now, I've got my own one here. I meant something like that, Phil. In fact, but this lady here, you're too young to understand that joke, my love. You're not supposed to be laughing. Now, remembering we are in polite company, would you do me a favour? Because people don't trust me. Would you mind examining my ring for me, please? Just, please. This is Rotary. Thank you. Can you just? I'm going to tie the end of this rope into a knot. Hold that. Take the ring. The ring. Yeah. Make sure it doesn't come apart. Give it a tug. Make sure it doesn't come apart. No. Sag it. I can't make it any easier for you, my lovely. I've only got 10. Perfect. Is that solid? Yeah. Perfect. You let go? Fantastic. Right. Let's get rid of this nonsense. Let's get back up on stage. Keep your eyes on the ring and the rope. Sorry, I'm going to cause a noise. Now, Selwyn, you tested the rope?
Yeah, perfect.
I didn't get your name. Sorry, it's Labella. Is that right? Yeah. Labella, you tested the ring, yes? Yeah. Happy? Now, the idea of this trick is very simple. I will attempt to remove this ring off of this rope without untying this knot. And if I've got this right, it should look something like this.
Oh.
No, thank you. But save it to the end, I've got a very weak finish. So put the ring back on the rope, it's even easier. You take the ring, you find the knot, you throw the ring at the knot where it should, yes, magically link back on. And wait for it, I've got to be honest, this has to be magic because it's certainly not skill. Now everybody wants to know how this works. Would you like to know how this works? Yeah. It's actually a pair of these. Have you seen these before? These are called magic scissors. Because magic scissors cut through rope, you see? And for those of you not watching carefully the first time, magic scissors cut through rope. See? I'll get that bit later. Now that just leaves me with a knotty problem in the middle. Now to be fair, this isn't really a problem for me because I keep all my rope held together with super glue like this. See? Super glue. Dirty but effective. Of course, I call it super glue. I think my local chicken shop down in Croydon, they call it salad dressing. Now, some of you have been, obviously. And now the grand finale, when you will all go wild with indifference. Perfect. Watch very carefully as the ends of the rope go into my pocket. That is, of course, apart from this one, which stays out here with this one, and the middle is now back in the pocket. Thank you very much. I've got to do a glamorous assistant job at last. Not tonight, not tonight. Now, I need to change this around for various reasons. Now, a lot of people ask me how I got into magic. Unless, of course, they've seen my act, at which point they ask me why I got into magic. Personally, I just think they're being a bit rude. It was actually many years ago, I was 8 years old, and I was watching a programme on telly called 5 Magic Minutes. And there was a gentleman on there called Alan Shaxson, and he did a trick with a newspaper. It was this trick that really seemed to grab my imagination. Let me show you what he did. He took a few sheets of newspaper, only a few. And he said that magic is all an illusion. And I am going to create the illusion that I am tearing the newspaper. Now, many of you will believe that you can see the fibres of the newspaper separating. Many more of you will believe that you can hear the sound of newspaper tearing. But you can't. It's all an illusion. Now, as an 8-year-old child, I was desperate to know how you could tear a newspaper without actually tearing it. And we used to have, this is long before we were heavily into recycling, I sat in our hall, and we had a little stack of newspapers, and I got the newspapers, and I sat tearing up newspapers, trying to work out how you could tear newspapers without actually tearing it. And I sat there, I thought perhaps it's a clever fold, but then how could you make the noise? And I sat there for a couple of hours, and all I ended up with was just various bits of torn newspaper of different shapes and sizes, and my mum stood over me going, "What are you doing?" He said it was magic. Thanks, Mum. Now, I then became a magician, and I looked out for the secret to the torn newspaper trick. And eventually I found it. Now, it took me a while because I was a bit stupid. I asked the wrong questions. But if there's any, I thought there was one child, but there's, for any young people in here, I'm sure there's one or two, I can see some here. For any young people in the room, all I'd like you to know is that you can go and do and be whatever you want to go and do and be, as long as you put in the effort and the work to do that. And I've done that over the last 20 years. I eventually asked the right questions. I eventually found the secret. And because I found the secret, I'm now going to tell it to you. All you do, you squidge the edges of the newspaper. And as you squidge the edges of the newspaper, what you notice is that the paper is now completely and utterly unharmed. Thank you very much. Thank you. No, it really is, look, completely and utterly unharmed. And that is the secret of the torn newspaper. Ladies and gentlemen, enough of the entertainment. We're now going to go back to the awards. Thank you, and back to my glamorous assistant.